Shalom, family. Shalom, aloha, shalom. Rebecca Magic here, and it's time for the inspiration activation reading. So for those of you who don't know what that is, the inspiration activation reading is the second reading I do every month. I do 3 readings a month. The first one is the initiation during the time of the new moon. The second one is the inspiration activation reading during the time of the half illuminated moon. And the third is for the full moon, and that's called the integration activation. So this one is the inspiration point. And why do I call it the inspiration point? Because halfway through the cycle, the moon cycle, or any cycle, we tend to lose sight of the goal. We forget that although we set our intentions on the new moon, or the initiation point, we've changed since then. So we've set our intentions for the new moon, but some time passes and we change every moment, every day, every week. And so at that midway point between the new moon and the full moon, it's time to kind of realign with our intentions, with our original intentions, perhaps shift what our original intentions were a bit, kind of adjust them. And it's okay to let go of what the original idea was. Maybe we're not feeling that intention anymore. Maybe we just need to make some adjustments. No matter how small or how big that adjustment is, we need to be honest with ourselves and say, hey, this is where I'm at right now. And I may have been here a week ago, but this is where I am now. So be real with yourself. Where are you at now? How are you feeling now? Do your original intentions still feel good to you? Is that still what you're after? If so, then no doubt, keep going. If not, adjust them. So this reading is going to show us, we're asking the cards, the archetypes, and the symbols of magic to show us what it is that wants to be seen right now, to guide us with more clarity, more focus, and a renewed passion and inspiration for whatever our goals are this cycle. Okay, so this reading is going to show us, for all of those who are tuning in right now, hi, welcome, shalom. This reading is going to show us what we need to see so that we can be provided with the inspiration necessary to move forward with the most clarity for our completion, for the fulfillment of our goals at the time of the full moon. Okay, so I've been shuffling this whole time. I think we're just about ready. Whatever thoughts are on your mind right now, give them the attention they need for just a moment and then let them go. Take one deep breath. Let them all go with the exhale. And when you feel that you've emptied yourself and your vessel, and you've created space for the truth to come in, for the inspiration to come in, then we will begin. So go ahead and sprinkle your fairy dust, your elf dust, your magician dust, whatever you want to call it, onto the cards. Send a little light beam. Pew! So we're all here. All of our energies are together in the deck. This reading is for the collective consciousness, so it will apply to each and every one of us. You, me, we. Feeling just about ready. Okay, so show us what we are asking to see. What are we needing to see right now? What wants to be shown to provide us with the inspiration necessary to achieve our goals in a way that is going to be the most fulfilling, the most efficient, the most graceful, and without crisis? Thank you. Da, 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 da. It's coming out. Here we go. Okay, so I only pulled 3 right now. I felt called to just pull 3. It looks like this. Yes, those are ram's horns. Looks like this. I usually feel called to pull 4, sometimes more, sometimes less. And right now it's 3. So, let us see. What are the 3? Boom. 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 Interesting. We have a page, a queen, and a swords. So the Page of Pentacles is where we're at right now. The Page of Pentacles is the card of the current. Pages are earth, and pentacles are earth. So this is the Earth of Earth card. Pages are the youthful aspect of the suit. They're kind of like the explorers, the pioneers. There's a vulnerable aspect. They're also the messengers. So it looks like we have a messenger of a new beginning in this physical reality right now. We are the messengers of a new beginning. We're being receptive to new ways of being in this physical realm. I definitely relate to that. Feel free to comment, leave a word or two about how this might relate to you. So again, we are being open to a new way of being in our physicality right now, in our physical world. Perhaps it's a time for us to be open to new ways of the way we move our body, like exercise, or the way we feed our body, nourishment, food, or the way that we use our energy in general. What are you building? What are you creating right now? It looks like we're in that space of openness to begin a new project right now, or to perhaps look at an already existing project in a new way, from a new angle. We're being open. We're more receptive right now to new ways of doing things physically in this world. I definitely feel that. I feel like I'm learning to be in this body in a whole new way, in many new ways. Where we are headed, the future, is the Queen of Cups. I find it interesting that we just had the Earth of Earth card. This is the Water of Water card, because queens are water and cups are water. So this is all about emotions. Cups are the suit of water, the element of water, and it's the suit of the heart, emotions. And the Queen of Cups is one who gets in touch with her heart and knows how to really tap into those emotions to then move on to the King next and take action and make decisions based on those emotions, and hopefully they are aligned rightfully with the highest good of the one. So we're moving toward this space to be able to really get in touch with our hearts and be able to make decisions from that place. But how are we looking at our emotions? How are we using them? How are we, if we even are, how are we allowing them to guide us? What does that look like? We want to be cautious not to get too lost in our emotions, not to be overcome by them, to see that emotional intelligence as a gift, absolutely, and to know that they are here to guide us. Our emotions are here to guide us, not to consume us. And the card that I picked for the crown, which is something to remember as we move from the Earth of Earth to the Water of Water, is the Three of Swords. Ooh. So the Three of Swords is the card of sorrow. But it's not cups, it's not water, it's not emotions, it's swords. Swords are the mind, the element of air. So it's saying there's something to remember as far as our mind, our thinking, our mental programming, and how it may be consumed by sorrow, or perhaps we have built certain ideas or beliefs around a sorrowful experience that we've had in the past. And the good thing is, it's swords, so it's all in the mind. And we have the ability to take our power back in any moment and to reclaim our thoughts as our own and to rise them up and rise above these sorrowful programs, Okay, reclaim our thoughts and rise above and align our thoughts with the highest good for all, for ourselves and for all, for the one self. So as we move from earth, all this earth, the page of pentacles where we're at right now, to the water of water, one way that we can do that with the most grace and with the most ease and make sure that we are going to enter into that watery heart space from the most empowered place is if we do the work in really being cautious of what our thoughts are reflecting. Are our thoughts reflecting a past experience? Are we perhaps holding on to certain experiences without even realizing it? Like, wow, I'm over that, that sorrowful experience I went through or that pain that I went through. And perhaps consciously you are. But subconsciously we hold on to these things in a way where we build our belief systems around these past experiences. We don't even realize it, and it comes in very sneaky ways because our conscious self says, no, I'm over that. Yet we've built our beliefs around these experiences, upon these experiences. These experiences unconsciously become the foundation of our belief system. And then we act from that place, totally unaware. So as we begin these new projects right now, right, we're at the Page of Pentacles. As we're in these projects right now and we're building our new reality and we're being open to new ways of being, we want to remember that the goal is the heart. Okay, we're also moving into the winter right now. The new moon reading was a lot about keeping our hearts warm through the winter, keeping our passion ignited through hard times, through cold times. It's all very symbolic, okay? So whatever we're doing right now, whatever projects we're beginning, as we stay open to new ideas, new ways of carrying them out, new ways of being, we need to remember the goal. It's for the heart. And it's for the kindling of the heart flame and for keeping the heart warm through the winter. That's why we're building right now. So whatever we're physically doing, whatever we are earthly doing right now with our physical being, it's important to remember, why are we doing this work? Why are we actually, why are we being? Where are we acting from and what are we acting for? Where are we headed? We're headed into winter. We're headed into colder times. And so what we are building right now should be in consideration of what is coming, what is on its way. How can we prepare? How can we be the most open to divine guidance and support? To be able to approach that emotional water, that emotional ocean that's coming. When we reach that space, that heart space, we want to be the most empowered. When we reach that ocean of emotion, we want to make sure that we're in a place and a space of stability so that we can say, okay, I'm in this ocean of emotion right now, but I know what it is and I know what to do with it and I know where these emotions are coming from. But if we don't do the work right now in really being careful about what our thoughts are reflecting, what experiences are our thoughts reflecting, what are they built upon? Are we really being present? Are we really being here now? Or are we living from our wounds? Unless we do this work of really making sure, okay, I'm being present and I've eliminated these, false beliefs from my system. I'm letting go of those experiences. Until we do that, we won't create the space necessary to allow that divine presence in to carry us through that ocean of emotion that we are about to be entering into. We want to really prepare. We want to be the most empowered so that when we're in those waters, we know how to navigate. Because the Queen of Cups has the ability to navigate those waters. She knows that she is one with those waters. In fact, at her feet is the water. Her gown becomes the water. It merges with the water. But she can also drown in it. So if we want to enter into this position, if we want to sit on that throne in our fullest power and with the most presence so that Spirit can carry us through, so that Spirit can fill up that space that we create and help us so that we're effortlessly carried through those waters, we got to make the space. We got to make the space. And that's what our earthly self should be doing right now. All of our projects should be in consideration of this ocean of emotion that we are going to enter into. So that was the 3-card inspiration activation reading for November 2018. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow's Shabbat, and I'm excited. I may or may not do a reading tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't always do Shabbat readings. But if you are interested in Torah and the mystical insights behind the words of the Torah, the Hebrew letters, the gematria, the numerology, if you're interested in Jewish mysticism or spiritual psychology, then you may want to check out my YouTube channel. You just search Rebecca Magic, Magic with a CK. And I have a couple of Torah Parshas on there, trying to catch you guys up so that from now on, every Friday night or Saturday morning for Shabbat, you can follow along with the story and we can extract the mystical insights together. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please go ahead and head over to my YouTube channel, Rebecca Magic. And don't forget to subscribe because you'll get the notifications when I post videos like this one. And there will soon be a Kabbalah class. I'm hoping to offer my first one at Chocolate Tree. Yay! In the next week or two. I'm really feeling inspired, and I've gotten a lot done in the past few weeks. I'm feeling slightly more settled. And yeah, I'm feeling ready to do my first Kabbalah class for you guys. So if you're local, please give me a shout. Let me know that you're interested, and I'll keep you in mind. And I'll keep you updated so you know exactly when it's going down and you know what you'll need to do to be prepared. Thank you guys. Enjoy this point, the inspiration point within the cycle. And I look forward to seeing you on the full moon and see what illuminations arise. Many blessings. Shalom ha.